Hello guys, today we'll talk to our FTMO trader from Malaysia, who's been trading with us for several months without failing a single account. We'll also break down his scalping strategy on gold that has been working for him about a year now and is bringing him consistent payouts.
The volatility is good enough for me to grab 200 pips per day.
I hope you learned something new today. Let's go. Hello Chooin Chiat, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How's it going, Vitek?
Going good for me as well, thanks. So guys, for those of you who don't know, FTMO is a modern prop trading firm and we're looking for experienced traders who can get an access to our FTMO account with up to $200,000. So Chooin Chiat here is one of our FTMO traders, currently managing $100,000 FTMO account. And the special thing about you is that you purchased one FTMO challenge. You started trading with us in June, I believe. And you did not fail any account. You didn't fail any FTMO challenge. You didn't fail any FTMO account. From one FTMO challenge. Yeah, you're trading still today. I believe you had already 3 or 4 payouts, and the total profit you made was over $25,000, something like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, good on you. Okay, so please give us a little introduction. So who are you, and for how long have you been trading?
Yeah, sure. Once again, thanks for having me here. So I've been trading about 6 to 7 years. So I'm born in Malaysia and currently a Singapore permanent resident and also working there. And so I traded Forex, I trade future and stock before, but finally I choose to trade the metal, which is gold. So because I find it more volatile in the market, is a good opportunity for me to grab some money there.
Okay. So when you started with trading, did you start with practicing on a demo accounts first, or did you go right away and put your own money into trading and starting managing a live account?
Yeah, I just straight away to trade in live account because I believe that I can just earn my money and without any knowledge and everything, no experience needed. So I just want to get rich quick for that time. So I believe everyone think the same. So I'm not sure, but definitely it doesn't really work out well. So after that, I just put some effort and to study more in YouTube, in Google, even just pay some money to attend some seminar or courses from some of the famous gurus. So but thanks for that. I haven't give up that times. And for the first 4 years, it's quite tough for me. So after that, I think it's currently 3 to 2 years. So I'm doing quite well. So I started to get some funds from like prop firm because I believe is the prop firm like FTMO is quite established. So I start to trade with.
Okay. Okay, perfect. You mentioned that you used many different ways of education. You said you were checking Google, YouTube, attended some seminars as well. What do you think was the most efficient? What would you recommend to anybody learning how to trade? What worked the best for you?
For me, is the best way you can just get the free resources from Google and YouTube because it's tons of the information nowadays. It's quite easily you can get some clues or some strategy just from the free resources, and then you can just test the strategy basically in your demo account. So instead of just spend the money to get some this is exactly the same knowledge from the gurus, why not you just save the money and then you put in your live account to experience and practice your psychology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. So, on one hand,
Yes.
getting the information in theory is one thing, but actually practicing it and applying it to your account and to your money is probably a bit more efficient.
Yep. Correct.
Okay, okay. So you mentioned that you've been trading for quite a while now, 6 or 7 years, and you also said that you've tried forex, futures. Now you trade exclusively gold. So why did you decide to focus on gold now? if you have, experience
And
with pretty much everything else?
because the market is more volatile and more opportunity for me to grab, especially in the New York stations, and also it's quite cheap in compared with others. It's quite easier because you don't need so much of the margin, especially if you compare with futures. Because if you trade CFD, you can take your leverage. This is one of the advantage of trading metals, and also because of 24 hours. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I can simply choose to trade in like the London's or the New York sessions. So which one I prefer. So I'm more free to trade. So
Okay.
instead of you in one market like the futures, like they have certain time and also there is the expiry of the contract. So you need to take note of that. So yeah, this is
Mm-hmm.
limitations for trading like stock as well. Yep. Stock is a little bit slow. So if there's no trend, so you need to wait for a longer time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, stocks are usually more for investors and swing traders, who keep their positions open for several days, weeks, even
Yeah.
months.
For swing traders. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it is quite clear to see that for you, volatility is what you're looking for. Uh,
Yep.
for how long do you usually hold your trades? Do you are an intraday trader or even a scalper?
I'm a scalper, so I think I just hold around. I think the longest is 20 or 30 minutes, but usually I just hold 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and I
Mm-hmm.
will close. Yeah.
Okay. Do you set sometimes spending orders as well, like stop losses and takes profits? And do you
Um.
enter the positions with pending orders, or are you using market orders all the time?
Just straight away market orders. So I just because I don't really need to monitor the screen all the time, just 5 minutes. So I
Mm-hmm.
just manually to monitor, just do the market order straight
Mm.
away.
Okay.
Especially I need to do scalping. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't really like to sit in front of the computer for 10 hours a day. I
No,
guess you
definitely
don't really
no.
spend that much time trading, right?
Yeah, I just spend my spare time to train.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's nice. Now, when it comes to scalping, are you using any indicators, or do you prefer just to have a pure price action, see a clear chart to work with it?
Price action take the important part, and also it comes together with Bollinger Band,
Mm-hmm.
RSI, these two indicators. But mainly just look at the price actions.
Okay, yeah, we'll see that. We'll see that later. Now, regarding
Yeah, sure.
fundaments, news, do you consider them in your trading, or do you not care at all, or do you try to avoid them, or do you use them to your advantage?
I just don't care for that. Yeah, just purely for technical analysis trade.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you are a purely technical trader. Fundamentals do
Yep,
not play any
indeed.
role.
No.
Hmm, okay, that's interesting. All right, well, I think that makes it for the introduction. Thank you for that, and let's now move on to the strategy part. Before we continue, if you'd like to connect with other FTMO traders, join our FTMO Discord, where other traders share their insights, trading ideas, and so on. Now back to the interview. All right, and here we are in the strategy part. And so we can see Chooin Chiat has prepared a gold, which, as you have mentioned, is currently the only instrument that you trade, and
Yeah.
you also trade on a very low time frame. So, could you give us a little intro, a little insight on how do you work with the markets and how do you actually trade?
Okay, sure. So first of all, I will use two indicators, like Bollinger Band and also the RSI. So usually I will look at the 30-minute charts.
Mm-hmm.
So I will draw a line or two, I draw two lines. So the first is when I see the first boom, I will draw one line at the body, at the closing, and another one at the bottom for the first retrace. So as you can see, this is the first boom. And after the retracement, I will draw another line.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I place my first trade is the opposite side. If let's say currently this is the bottom right, I will short another side instead of buying from the low here. So this is for the viewing based on the 30 minutes, and also I will draw the chart, and then I will go to 5 minute charts to place the trade.
Okay, so you are doing like a very short top-down analysis.
Very
Usually,
short.
people start
Yeah.
with a daily chart or even a weekly chart. You start right on a
Yep.
30-minute one. Okay.
Yeah, because of the scalping. So I don't really need to look at the daily chart. Just 30 minutes and 5 minutes is now. So, and then how do I do the entry is based on, this is the line when I waiting for the short, right? I need to see the price action around here. As you can see, a lot of the hammer nearby the line, the resistance. So this is where I short. I place the short trade over here. So usually I will do the one-to-one risk and rewards.
Mm-hmm.
So usually I will aim for the 200 pips for the reward and also the uh, stop loss point. So let's say my target is about 75.75. So my stop loss if I short is just 77. And also my TP level is 73.75. So
Okay.
this is basically my level of TP. Just every day I just aiming these 200 pips. So it looks workable. It will come together if you look at the Bollinger Band and also the RSI. Let's say there's overbought, is much more better. And sometimes we can just see is if they got any convergence from the RSI, that's much more better. This is the best signal ever. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the first example of how I place the trade. And I can show multiple times. So it's not only the first boom and the retracement. We can check out this one as well. So this is the first boom. Draw a line at the body, and this is the close. So as you can see from here, I won't have the chance to trade based on the resistance place here. If you look at the 5 minute charts, so I will do nothing based on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
want short as I want board as well. I would usually will see the opposite way. If the current market is at the support level, I will only look for the resistance because this is the way only definitely hit one times. If not, I just leave it. I won't place any trade for today. So actually, why I trade like this? Because as you can see, in the forex market or probably other markets doing the same. We have the bull market, bearish market, and also the consolidation phase. So at the consolidation phase, definitely there will be the up and down, like kind of undecisive markets. So this is the trend for me because why I want to trade gold because the volatility is good enough for me to grab 200 pips per day, or maybe more, about 400 pips I can earn. If let's say this one just happened like within one day, so I can earn probably 400. So this is the where the opportunity come from.
Okay. So if I understand correctly, it is actually better for you if the market goes kind of sideways than just simply
Yes,
trending in one
sideways.
direction. Okay, that's one
Yeah,
difference.
if I trade in the bullish, I will really burst my account, or bearish because all the way. Yeah, but I won't make it happen because I will do my stop loss and most 200 pips. Yeah, but if sometimes the market really goes quite fast, I need to close much more early. But
Mm,
maybe I will lose 3,000 or 4,000 like that.
mm-hmm. Okay.
It means I will probably lose 300 pips if the
So
market goes
if the
too fast.
market really is trending and the gold is like, let's say, really surging in a bull direction, uh, you are trading less, or you avoid trading at all.
I will trade less.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, but I will still look at the market to see whether there's entry point for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I guess on the other hand, gold never really goes like only like in one direction. There is such a volatility that there
Yep,
is
you can
always
see.
movements with a few dollars up. Oh yeah, we can actually check the historical data. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I just look at the 30-minute chart. There are a lot of the consolidation phase. But if you look at let me draw some line. This one also the place for me to trade, as you can see. But if you look at the one day daily chart, is quite strong. The bullish. So that's why I never trade based on daily. But in terms of 30 minutes, there are a lot of opportunity for me.
Okay.
Yep.
How do you calculate the risk? Do you always like risk 1% per trade or?
Um, this is my unique style, so never based on the percentage or something, just based on how much I want to earn, how much I want to lose. So
Ah,
if I
okay.
want to lose 2,000 per trade, so this is my 200 pip stop loss.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. That's
yeah,
interesting.
yes.
All right.
So,
Have you ever tested this strategy on a different symbol than gold?
no, because I got some do some study, but I don't think that is that can work out. Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm wondering, like for example, some
probably can, but I'm not
indices
sure.
might behave in a similar way. For example, the Nasdaq. So yeah, I was just wondering if you ever tried it on another pair, another ticker.
Probably I can just probably workable. Yeah, it seems like workable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good for me. Maybe I can just study another symbol because I too focus on one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Good advice from you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome.
So I have more choices now. Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah. It's okay.
no problem. Do you
Yeah.
ever look at your statistics? For example, do you ever look at your risk reward or win rate, and do you gain some feedback from that, or do you just not really care and just statistics are a result, but you don't really use them to work anything forwards?
Statistic it play an important role because I just focus in the win rate. If let's say you want to pass, if let's say you want to pass the challenge, at least you'll need to get the win rate more than 50% or maybe 60%. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay for you to pass the challenge. This is my experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
noticed
I
that
will
you have a.
definitely find I will definitely find the strategy that can have a win rate more than 60%. Then I will do based on that strategy.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that I've noticed that on all your FTMO accounts, you have a very high win rate. I think all of them are at least 70% plus. So that's pretty unusual. How often do you trade? How many trades do you do? Let's say in a month. Do you do like five
In a
trades in a
month,
day or five trades in a week?
I never count. Probably just I if let's say based on one day, I can trade up to 3 to 4 trades. Yeah,
Uh huh.
because I'm quite focused on the entry point. So if let's say if the entry point doesn't works well, so it will definitely just lose the money.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I will only choose the entry point that is high chance for me to win and more accurate way.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yeah.
how about backtesting? Do you still backtest? Do you run a separate demo account where you test the strategy, or do you think the strategy works well for you and there's no need to backtest it anymore?
Yeah, don't need to backtest anymore. Just go for life.
Nice. No, no wasting time.
Yes.
Okay. For how long have you been using this sort of strategy?
I think around 1 year.
1 year already. Okay.
Around 1 year. Yeah.
Okay, and so you've been trading. You said you've been using this for 1 year. You've been trading with us for the past 4 or 5 months. So
Yeah.
has this been working for you on a retail account or with a normal broker as well?
In retail account, yes.
Okay, but with a prop trading firm with FTMO, you can have a bigger account and you don't risk your own money.
Yeah,
So it kind
definitely.
of makes sense
That's
that
right.
you're trading with us now. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you, Chunchi. I think this was absolutely perfect. I really loved your strategy. And now let's take a quick look in your account matrix. Before we continue, if you're enjoying our FTMO interviews, make sure to like and subscribe for more content coming soon. Now back to the interview. Okay, here in Calmatrix, we can see your balance curve. We can see that at the beginning there were some downs. Briefly, you got below the initial balance, but then it was quite a steady growth. You finished this account with a profit of about $10,000, nine and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What is really cool
Yeah.
to see is the consistency score. So that
Yep.
is quite a new feature that we have recently added, and it demonstrates the consistency of your trading. You're at 86%, which is very high, very nice, and it is something that we love to see, right? Consistent trading, consistent sizes of the trades, and also consistent result. Same in max day loss, max loss. You didn't even need 4%. Your biggest loss in a day was about 3.2%.
Yep.
The max loss remained almost untouched. So very well done here.
Thanks.
Now, if we go below, let's see what else is there to see. Yeah, so the first thing, the win rate. That's what I was talking about. Over 70%, very nice. Risk to reward at almost one. So this combination is always profitable. And yeah, now we can see that you don't really trade a lot, and you don't really need to trade a lot, right? You're making good
Yeah.
profits without having to trade for yeah, without having to making like 20 trades in a day. So yeah, is would you say that most of your trading, most of the time that you spend in front of a computer is actually waiting for the right setup? Because that is the way it seems to
Yes.
me, right? You don't
Yep.
do that many trades, but when you do, it is almost always a win. So I guess
Yep.
the
Can say that.
preparation is really important.
Yes. You need to be patient enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the total of 22 trades, and if we just go below and check the trades, we can see that it was nothing but gold. Um, it's also interesting to see that you have almost the same amount of longs as shorts. I often see that traders prefer one thing. Quite rarely,
Yeah.
actually, people do have the same amount of longs and shorts, but you do, and it works for you quite well. So
Okay.
let's see the bottom of the statistics, what we have there. Okay, open time hour, exactly like you said. So you like to trade New York, and it's
Yes.
visible here. This is the Central European time zone. So, the New York opens in our local time at 3:30, I believe. So yeah, so right after the open, that's when you trade the most. All
Yeah.
right.
Correct.
However, it is interesting that buys are more profitable for you than sells. Uh,
Okay.
would you
Didn't notice.
yeah, would you think there might be some reason behind it, or was it just like
I don't
it
know.
was a
The
bad
beginning.
month for
Hello.
selling?
Okay. Is it? I okay. Only the sell side is loose.
Yeah. The buys were
Study
actually
more.
more profitable.
Okay. Okay. Quite interesting.
All right. Okay. Well, again, very well done, Chunchi. This is a
Thanks.
very nice trading, and I'm grateful that you showed us a strategy that is bringing you these kind of results. And let's go to the final part of the interview and talk a bit about the psychology. Psychology. Uh, Undisputably a big part of trading for everybody. And actually, it is something we didn't talk about today at all. I don't think we touched the psychology at any point. So,
No.
how important do you think psychology is for you? And how important it is for your success in trading that we're seeing?
Psychology is the most important part in the trading because this is how you can consistently profit from the market. Probably at the beginning, if let's say you can get profit from the market, that doesn't mean you can go long if you can trade without psychology. So you definitely you can earn money based on your strategy, how good of the strategy. If you're never disciplined, if you never apply all your stop loss or TP point, so it will end up losing
Mm-hmm.
and you won't go long. This is my experience for my first 4 years. So I think yeah, the psychology really take a good part and most essential part from
Yeah.
the trading. So
I,
this is the only way and the demo account never have the chance for you to practice. You have to open the live account or any platform account to really to feel that your emotion
yeah.
whether you can control it well or not.
That's actually a very good point. Yeah, when it comes to
Yeah.
trading and risk management and technical analysis, all of that can be easily practiced on a demo account, on a free trial account. But the
Yes.
psychology, you cannot practice it there because you're not risking
Cannot.
anything. So your brain just works
Yes.
differently. And that's a very good point. How did your psychology look in your first 4 years of trading, and how did it change in the process?
Well, this is a good question. For the first 4 years, I simply ignore this. I think I can simply get the holy grail of the strategy, which is the 100% win rate I can get from the market. So I keep studying YouTube, everything. I thought there's a holy grail
Uh
to
huh.
to get profit from market, but if you don't have the risk management, you won't really go far. So after that, spent 4 years probably quite slow to learn. So actually, if I can advise to the people who are the beginner, you need to really control your emotion, be disciplined, and follow your risk management. So because of this, I would say if let's say you have the live account, you can really experience it, and and of course you can do some journal to do some recording what you did because you can definitely do the reflection if let's say you did wrong trades. But for how do I change after 4 years? I found out this. I try to change my psychology when I really place a wrong trade. I will get away. I would go to play my PS5. I will go away to play my Dota 2 or any other games. You know why? Because when you're losing the trade, you are kind of tempted to trade more because you want to revenge, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I know that very well.
you don't really yes you don't really know actually emotion and that time it start controlling your logical way to think, and you don't really can do the good decision based on it, that
Mm-hmm.
based on that time. But if you get away for a movement, you go do other things like playing game, and after you finish the game come back again, then you will change another way to see the same things. You can do your reflection for now in more logical way
Mm-hmm.
instead of keep losing or try to revenge, try to be a gambler to trade against the market, although you don't want to accept the truth that you are losing. So this is the way for my advice. So especially this is good for the beginner. Yeah,
Nice.
try
Yeah.
to or you can just get away for movement, just have a rest and then come back again to
Yeah,
trade.
I couldn't agree more. I think all of the traders, not only traders at FTMO, all of the traders in the world should hear this. Me myself, I do have experience with revenge trading as well. I think regarding psychology, it is
Yeah,
probably
definitely.
the thing I've battled with the most because when you're just not having a good day and you're
Yeah,
losing, you're like, oh my god, okay, I gotta fix it now. I gotta do it now,
yeah.
now, 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 now. And
Average now. Buy
exactly.
more lots. Yeah, like margin go. Yes. I experienced before definitely I burst, although I can earn so much of like maybe just one trade I can earn 100, 200. I can burst just 1,000 within the seconds. So
Mm-hmm.
this is how if you do martingale and also revenge trade,
Mm-hmm.
definitely one day will burst, just matter of time.
Was
So psychology is the best part.
Was there revenge trading the thing you battled with the most? Was it the biggest psychological obstacle for you in your trading?
For me, yeah, revenge trading really is a trouble for me,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
especially when I do scalping. There is more emotions for
Mm-hmm.
me. If let's say
Okay.
I lose, I will lose a lot because as you can see, every trade I just place 10 lots, 10 lots. So if I lose, I will definitely rest. That's why I only spend my spare time. So one day, 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 trades, that's more than enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So so
It's good to be control.
so the way to overcome this and the way to gain this edge is actually the ability to control yourself and
Yeah,
and know
discipline.
when to say okay, it's not been going well for me. I need to take a break. I'm gonna do other things, and I'm gonna come back with a fresh mind, with a clear head, and that's the only way that I can be profitable in trading.
Yep, this is my experience.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So Chooin Chiat, thank you for your time. I really enjoyed today's
Thank you
interview.
for
It
having me also.
was it was a pleasure to talk to you. And before we go off both on our ways, if there is anything you'd like to say, if there's any message you wanted to give out to traders, to anybody, now's your time.
Yeah, sure. So if I have a travel machine, I would go back 10 years ago and tell myself that just do everything you practice your strategy in demo. I can save a tons of the money. Yeah, this is good advice. Don't try to go live account and then you think you can straight away to earn the money from markets. So just go practice, get your skill, and control your emotion. This is the best way before we go far.
Good. And that is
Yep.
FTMO. And that's it for today. Congrats to Chooin Chiat on his payouts. I hope his strategy will keep working for him in the future as well. And if you like this interview, please don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.